Alright, trading recap for the 26th of November. It's a half day apparently today. I wouldn't know if that's actually the truth or not. It's a 1.5 hour day for a couple of reasons, even though I traded 3 times and I think I was green on all three. Yeah, hardly any. Anyways, so I woke up 10 minutes before market open and I said, okay, get out of bed. I turned off all my alarms and I was like, get out of bed and just show up just to get seat time and stare at it with a coffee and just, don't trade. Whatever. Then as it got closer to market open, I said, okay, fine. Like if you see something that's like really kind of high probability, kind of like an A or an A plus setup, you can hit it with half size. That's what this was. Bid F, I was looking at this level here on the daily. Like at this level, this level, this level right here at 7:30. And I'm like, it's either going to break down or it's going to break long. And it clearly didn't break down from the level and it rejected right off the open. I couldn't help myself. It was so good. Stop loss at the perfect point, right at the open price, right at this level at 7:34. Went long on the high. First tiny partial at 1R, and then all out when I thought it rejected this 764, which it got close. It got within like what, 2 cents, 3 cents, and so I just got all out. Then it actually went and touched the level, and I think so far that was the high of the day. So I think I played it relatively well. So 80% of my position I got out at 2R, and somehow this whole trade only netted me half. No, oh right, I was half risk. Yeah, this whole trade netted me just over 1R, which doesn't make any sense at all. So maybe I didn't get filled the right amount of shares, but whatever, it is what it is, it's done. So then I traded NEO because I'm like, well, half an R doesn't help anyone anything. Well, a full R technically because I'm trading half size for the full R, but anyways, whatever. Here I am talking to myself like it matters. Um, so this one was kind of a trade. I was listening to the BBT chat room because it was just like, what's doesn't really matter. Like I never trade NEO. I hate NEO, and I was like, well, it's looking lower. Kind of like a 3 minute, 2 minute, 3 bar play, something bar play of sorts. If this ever loads, which it's not going to do. This is really kind of a FOMO play for me. This is far too down on the. Really? Can I please have my chart up? Please? Now? Thank you. So it's a something, but this is far too much down, but it broke the low of the day, and like whoever it was in BBT chat and was like, it looks short and looks really good. So I shorted it. And I don't know. Then when it did this, on the 1 minute, it was kind of chucking tails here and strength on volume. I was like, nah, stop loss break even. I'm taking a hit on this. And then sure enough, well, there you go. AAL. Nice. Nailed it. That's right. I did nail it. Good job. Good job, me. Good job, me. Very good job, me. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, AAL, there's bad news. I don't know what it was. There was some sort of bad news on all of these things. It's not showing here. Something like American Airlines, Delta, um, all the cruise lines, Norwegian, Carnival. So it was a 15-minute 3 bar play short, is what it was. Um, Come on. So yeah, I took it short on here when it broke and retested, because it didn't come back on high volume, and then I shorted it on the retest. Um, Thor in the BBT chat was saying like this looks super bearish to the ladder to the downside, so I just kind of trusted it, and then I took a small partial at 1R because it kind of bounced off this level, 1730 level, And when it bounced off of this to the exact tick, I was like, okay, that's not good. Like, it had done at that point the entire ATR and bounced off here, and I was like, okay, this thing could very easily just. So I took part of it off just to lock in 1R. When it finally went over 1750 right here, it bounced off 1750, 1750. As soon as it went 1751, then, because this has a very thick tape on it, like really thick, and then the rest of it, when it tried to break through 17, I put my order right in front of 17 at 1701, and here's my fill, 1701, and 17 had like thousands of orders, like 1,000 lot times 100 is obviously 100,000. So there was probably 200,000 shares sitting down there. And once it finally got there, then they pulled it. So yeah, like this was fairly visible what was happening in here. And right away, like I was actually going to get out of 1702 because at 1701, I could just see green on the tape, and I was like, I don't know that I'm even going to get my fill. It was really touch and go there for a bit, but yeah, like that's a great trade. I'm happy with that. It's too bad all of this was at half size, and that the whole day. Well, I was at half risk, so this is actually technically a 3R day for me, like for the system. Anyways, I didn't trade. I don't really care to go through these. Azul did something. I just said Rising Devil pre-market. That's all I wrote. Rising Devil. Boom. There it is. I knew it was a piece of crap. Hut bid F. We're doing the same thing. So I was always staring. This had the level 2. So I was always looking at Hut. What is Hut doing? Is it doing the same thing as bid F? So that's how I was trading bid F. And then Hertz was a piece of crap today. It rejected S4. Where's S4? Oh yeah, cool. What is going on now? Here's S4. So it rejected S4 in pre-market, and then I'm like, it's opening under S4. I don't know. I'm like, I just think it looks lower, and sure enough, it would have been lower right off the hop. I gotta start taking more shares trades right off the hop, and I gotta develop a playbook for like literally within the first minute after watching Dennis Dix, I think is his name, or Dennis Dick, D-I-C-K. He'll have like 50 or 75 stocks right at the opening print. He'll get in like 50 stocks, and then he'll hedge that entire position against the SPY. So if he's long 50 stocks, he'll be short, that same amount net cash value on the SPY, which I guess is one heck of a way to trade. But so I wasn't even gonna trade today. Literally, it was just for fun. I was playing Warzone half the day and like half the morning. I wasn't even paying attention. I really shouldn't have been trading, but I was playing around. I was just having fun. So yeah, whatever. It is what it is.